Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your blockage is the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new opportunity. This is also about something tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on it. This can also be some kind of windfall, or there is something about you planning and keeping your cards close to your chest or saving up your money for something significant. So this could be like saving up your money to start a business, or saving up your money to put a down payment on a home, or saving up your money maybe to have a child. As you can see, the Page of Cups is in your focus, and the Page of Cups is like, yeah, sweet innocence. I'm also getting a situation where you could be saving up your money to buy a fur baby, as the Page of Cups is also secret. So there could be something that you are being very secretive of. And this is about keeping your cards close to your chest, not revealing your hands. In your outcome, same thing, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like avoiding people or dodging people, trying to strategize. Two of Swords is always like, should I continue down this path or should I take something new? Well, the opportunity is really good, and it's about listening to your intuition. What is this Ace of Cups? Now, Page of Cups can also be, yes, a gift, a surprise, an apology. But any kind of an apology from a person from your past, you just have to be really careful if it's due to wanting access to you, right? So what is this Ace of Pentacles? And the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Eight of Cups is your intuition pulling you in a new direction. And this is some kind of like new phase in your life. I'm also getting escapism, escaping or wanting just to escape reality just for a second. And that Eight of Cups is about purging old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs. There is also a full moon on here. So something here has come full cycle, full circle. I'm also getting an element of this could be something new that you are birthing. And you're keeping, yes, your cards close to your chest. With this situation as well, with the Four of Pentacles of what's coming towards you, it is also a very withdrawn energy. So there is something about a withdrawn energy, or somebody also could be going through withdrawals, especially with that Eight of Cups. Like this could be emotional withdrawals. This could be actual withdrawals from something that used to be quite stable and solid. So there's something about getting out and pursuing something more that floats your boat. So what is this Four of Pentacles? You could also be dealing with somebody, or you just have to be honest with yourself. Are you gripping and holding on to somebody's potential? Because this is somebody who's like gripping and holding on to just potential. But potential means nothing unless it's consistent. So day in and day out, consistently focusing on that Ace of Pentacles. So what is this Four of Pentacles? And the Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. What is this Page of Cups? So I'm getting a little bit of a stubborn energy on the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card, because this could be something about pride and ego. Or there is something about overcoming some kind of situation that kept you in a box. It was playing it too small, playing it too safe. And the Strength card is like regaining your confidence. And the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so in your focus is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is a surprise gift or an apology, but it's coming in with like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, slash your tires. I didn't mean to be mean to you. I didn't mean to say something that was very immature of me, because this is emotional manipulation or emotionally immature. So this person could say something and then immediately they go, wow, I wish I could take that back. So if you have been suppressing or bottling up your feelings, you could definitely explode. And it could be towards somebody who is younger than you. Now that Five of Swords can also be something about friend. As you can see, my Two of Swords is always my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced lover. Five of Swords is also somebody trying to bait or hook somebody back into a dynamic. But like I said, it's only potential. So is there actual real growth, or is it stagnating some kind of situation? Because it's telling you to be confident. This is also a gentle strength instead of a grip. There's something about a gentle strength and somebody very grippy. It is also somebody as well. It's a very bunged up card. I always call it my constipation card, because the Eight of Cups is like emotionally withdrawn. So there is something about needing to drink more water, hydrating yourself. There's not enough flow. Same thing, Two of Swords. This is like sitting and getting hemorrhoids. And there's avoiding. I'm going to avoid this conversation. And your blockage here is the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands is completely burnt out and tanked. This can also be dealing with one-sided dynamics, whether it's one-sided dynamics at work. And there is something about oppression, like feeling like something is very heavy. Five of Swords can also be an element of like you needing to cut your losses, lose the battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. Two of Swords is like, I don't have all the information going forth on my new path, but you need to trust. Don't let your insecurities around your thoughts, allow your intuition, like trust that gut feeling. What is this Ten of Wands in the blockage? This is something like crawling. It can be exhaustion. I'm also getting somebody here is exhausting resources, like something here just can't get off the ground, can't get some oomph. And yeah, Five of Swords can also be, you know, somebody who did you wrong and is coming back to apologize. But it's still just trying to gain access to you. And justice. Major Arcana 4, Libra. So the Justice card and the Ten of Wands. Something here is unjust and unbalanced. So there is something very heavy, one-sided in any kind of contract. I don't know what kind of contract this is. This is also about cause and effect. It means your actions have consequences, whether they're positively impacting you or negatively. Like this could be you being a little bit gullible or naive and being like, oh no, I just love this person. This person's just so great. I'm going to allow this person to keep me small, to hold me back. Or you can trust your gut feelings and say, sorry, not sorry. I'm moving down the new path. I don't know where I'm going. So there is something about maybe avoiding your intuition and something about a void, trying to fill a void and using escapism. So while you use escapism, there's that Ace of Pentacles that you still need to consistently work on. And there's an insecurity of like putting in that full 100% work. With this Ten of Wands and the Justice, actions always have consequences. What are your actions? So you always have to go back to your own self and be like, what is my actions today? Am I being genuine? Am I being honest with myself? And am I showing up for myself? So what is this Two of Swords? This could be, you could be dealing with a Libra. So what is this Two of Swords? Or it's an X. Something about like an, needing more finances. Something here is like really strong, grounded with that Strength card. But I'm getting something about like stubborn on top of stubborn and pride and ego. So nobody wants to back down. Okay. What is this Two of Swords? And the World. Major Arcana 4, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. Well, the Two of Swords is somebody who is not seeing that the world is out there. So right here, somebody is only trying to block, or this could be you here, Gemini. You just have to be honest with yourself. Are you resisting and voiding on closing out this karmic cycle? Or is somebody here that you're not talking to, but you need to bring up some kind of conversation, or there's something about a heavy one-sided dynamic? This person could be at a distance. This person can also be emotionally avoidant, emotionally unavailable, filling a void. Two of Swords can also be something about only seeing things black and white, right? I'm only seeing one or two options, and it's like, hello, the world is right here. This is also a portal. So going through a new circumstance and setting yourself free. Wanting more freedom and flexibility. With the World, it is also about a karmic. This could be, yes, close out this karmic cycle, or you're going to repeat another lesson with this person, with this scenario. I'm getting something about the inner child. Avoiding somebody at a distance, but there's still a longing for this person. But longing is just potential, like this. It might just be some kind of fantasy, right? And the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is kingpin. Anything you touch, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. King of Pentacles is always is it an investor or an opportunist? It means somebody who wants a free ride but didn't do anything or put in the work to a circumstance or a situation. So that can also be somebody who is stuck in some kind of commitment, connection, because there's finances tied up. Now, King of Pentacles, yes, is a very generous offering. I'm also getting a situation where this person could have their cake and eat it too. It means they're overspending, overeating, overconsuming, or you're over some kind of commitment connection. So emotionally, you're checked out, but physically, there's assets tied up. Or you want access to somebody's assets, or vice versa, okay? Because King of Pentacles can also be being your own entrepreneur, making your own money. So somebody very generous. And then there's also somebody here, the need for greed. Because the Four of Pentacles here, it's somebody miserly, you know, gripping and holding on. But it's due to pride and ego. It's not due to love. There's no love on the table. So it's transactional. It means, what can I get out of this person and what am I getting in returns? There's some kind of transaction. And the Ten of Swords. There's something about the more and more you withdraw. Withdraw. I'm also getting something about petty arguments or petty fights. Something about don't apologize. Apologize to yourself, yes. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. It's a withdrawn energy. And something about mental resilience, gaining mental resilience and regaining your confidence. You know, the Strength card is Leo energy, which is heart. So setting yourself free from somebody who is needy, greedy, stingy, avoidant, suppresses their feelings, doesn't really communicate. Communication is crap. If there is any kind of communication, it's bickering or bitching. That Ten of Swords is also deuces. This is a dead end. This is an impasse. What is this Page of Cups and the Five of Swords? Well, Page of Cups could be, you know, dealing with a younger water sign. Or you see this person as the King of Pentacles, but really they're the Page of Cups, which is somebody who is emotionally immature, man-child, woman-child. And the Ace of Swords. That's the card of yes. So the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords together is the Six of Swords, which is let go of this Five of Swords. Six of Swords is about cutting yourself away, getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel. This means expand your mind, expand your awareness, and expand your life. Something here is too small. So it's almost like you've been, like I said, constipation. There's not enough flow, and that's why there's more stagnancy. And something becomes really extremely burdensome, exhaustion, or heavy. And could be like, I got to break this lease. Because there's something here too one-sided. So right here, victory, success. You gain victory by not entertaining this anymore. You gain the victory. Sorry, not sorry. I have other plans. Being unapologetic or whatever that saying is. Ace of Swords is also clarity and truth on the Five of Swords. Of who's the culprit here? Who's the backstabber? Who's been belittling, making you feel small? So moving away from that. Also, Ace of Swords is catching your lucky break free, or break through. Your eureka moment. It comes through your intuition. This could also be custody battles for children, spell soul. Is that what it's called? Spell soul support. So right here, what is this? 10 of Wands and Justice in your blockage. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Well, the Death card is usually about change, transition, and transformation. And this can be a very smooth change or transition. That's if you allow of what is dying out. This is your old self on the ground. Somebody here betrayed you. You know that. But there's a gripping and holding on to this situation out of ego or stubbornness. Now, you can be pissed off and angry all you want. But the Death card is about transition and change. This person is not willing to budge, not willing to change, not willing to transition. Even if you force this person to change, literally pick them up and carry them, it's almost like bringing the horse to water, but you can't force it to make it drink. So you can lead a horse to water, sure, manipulation, but you won't be able to force this person to drink. So Two of Swords is your outcome, which is avoiding on getting closure, but you can give yourself this closure in life. You're only going to be happy 50% of your time that you're here. So that 50%, you can make yourself extremely happy. This is avoiding on getting some kind of closure from somebody at a distance. Or you can give yourself the closure by apologizing to yourself. With that Page of Cups, the inner child, your inner child needs to be nurtured and loved right now. Two of Swords. So Two of Swords and close this cycle out. Not willing to budge, not willing to change, not willing to... There's something here about the exchange. The exchange is off. and Judgment. Judgment comes before the world. Release and let go of the rope. Release and let go of feeling pressurized by other people. Release and let go of pressurizing yourself of what you have been avoiding. This is a review and a reassessment. This means I'm no longer going to avoid on reconciling these feelings. I'm going to let bygones be bygones. I'm going to have some kind of new clean slate. This is the story that I want to tell myself moving forward. I'm not going to stay in any kind of one-sided, burdensome, burnout kind of a situation. Two of Swords and Judgment. There's something about 22, 21, 22. And this could be also on the calendar. If there has been a situation where you're trying to get pregnant, their 21-day cycle, or it takes 21 days to break a habit, no matter what kind of habit this is. 21 days to be more disciplined with your thoughts and be more kinder and softer with yourself. This is about release and let go of the rope. Somebody is gripping and holding on. I don't know if it's you or another person, okay? Queen of Swords. And then the Tower. This is anything that's built on a faulty fake foundation here, Gem. You just have to be more honest with yourself. This is also somebody who is cold as ice. This could be somebody who is single, has been through a lot. You've been through a lot of shit, or somebody here takes no crap. This is, I'm open and receptive to conversation, but I'm really not putting up with your garbage or BS anymore. We done. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Allow love to show you the way. This is the voyage of the heart. It means, where is your heart calling you to go? You could be dealing with a Libra, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Scorpio, maybe another Gemini. It could be a Leo, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn. Stay focused, hold the course. This means stay focused, laser-like focus on what you are doing. To withdraw, to withdraw, to withdraw. The more and more you withdraw, the more and more you are opening up something new. It's about having freedom. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So this is about being in good company and having more fun. Something feels really heavy and dense and serious. And I don't know if this is a personal matter. And, you know, we have those times where things are, you know, we have to handle them and they are serious. But sometimes when we lighten up and lighten the mood just a little bit, or just take a step back from what is so heavy, we can regroup. We can really regroup and look at this totally different. Admirer, secret lover, hidden interest in you and revealing intentions. But it comes with the Five of Swords, okay? So the Five of Swords can be like, somebody here has really bad trust issues. So if somebody has really bad trust issues, are they always going to be accusing you of, you know, what you're doing and where you're going, right? So, it's also very surface level, something about surface level. Working on the relationship, office romance, being a workaholic. So with the office romance, I never suggest people to mix work and pleasure, because if you mix work and pleasure, not only do you have to live with them in the morning, you have to drive to work with this person. You see this person all day at work. Then you have to come home to that person. It gets old quickly. It also gives you no time to miss that other person. So it will fizzle out quickly, right? Yearning, wanting more with someone, searching for love, and needing to take action. So the world is out there for you to discover. The world is your oyster, and you're not limited. You're seeing like maybe this option or that option. Maybe it's for work as well. It's like you have way more options than you believe because of this. This is you being too hypercritical and harsh judgmental towards yourself, or people might be being like, there's no way, Gemini, that you could move across the world and, you know, start your own business, right? That is somebody who is getting in your head. Don't allow that. That's about you becoming mental resilience, right? Nothing penetrates you anymore. Getting clarity, seeing through lies, being real with yourself, and accepting the truth, even if it's painful, right? Even if it's painful. This can also be somebody who has like tattoos on their arms. Something about tattoos on their arms. And then it says happiness fits well together, lasting commitment, and deep connection. So there is something about you do have somebody around you. Could be a friend, family member, whoever here. And, you know, this person is being honest with you, right? I'm also getting something about if this was your friend in this scenario or situation, what advice would you give them? Flute, disappointment in some affair. Disappointment in a friend and or a lover, could be both. Sun, happiness and well-being. Focus on well-being. This is about you savoring your life, passion and pleasure. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Moon, changes in your life. Yeah, maybe there is some kind of hefty contract in the blockage, right? And somebody thinks that they're taking this whole cake, but maybe they're not, right? Vase vase, a secret admirer. Well, you do have that Page of Cups, but like I said, it's like, wanting more from someone, searching for love, needing to take action. So if you're not talking to this person, they're not mind readers. They're not. Because you have the Two of Swords, like the Strength card, which is observing. Ten of Swords, which is like feeling defeated even before you tried something. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Oh, I understand. I see the light. Tell me about this disappointment with a friend or a lover. Basket, recognition and reward for merit. So, trying to get recognition or reward from this person. You're trying to get this person to see you, but they might never understand you. It might just be like you are water and oil or whatever that saying is. Recognition and reward for merit. And then you do have feathers. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Well, you already know that. That's why I've been trying to tell you this whole reading. And that's why I keep like, just be honest with yourself, right? And once you become super honest with yourself of like, oh, you know what, this really isn't working, and maybe I do want this person because they have a lot of money or they have a lot of status, that isn't genuine, right? So you have to just be honest all the time of walking through your day. Gem, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.